What do you make of the setup for this weekend?
It's amazing. It's a privilege. It's a fantastic occasion. I don't think too many clubs have this privilege to be able to do it. So we're really excited. Looking forward to the event taking place really from the men's game and then heading into our one.
Tell us what are the general trends, what's going on at Cheltenham Ladies, Cheltenham Town Ladies at the moment.
It's been a huge turnaround from where we were last year. So traditionally a club kind of struggling in the division, and we've now gone, complete change of direction. We're third in the league at the moment, can potentially finish fourth. So I think second now is gone for us, but top half finish is a fantastic achievement for us. So a complete change in our approach as well as a club and what we're doing. So for us really it's about raising the profile of women's football in this area, and that's something that I think we've done, and it's obviously helped with the results that we've got this season.
No doubt, really good news. Obviously, to be able to be up in top half and being really competitive, and some great results too. What would you say to fans who are going along primarily to see the men's game?
Yeah.
Because a lot of them will think, well, do I want to go to that?
Yeah.
And I guess you will say quite a lot of them will want to stay.
I hope so. I do hope so. I kind of challenge them to come and watch, really. It's an opportunity just to expose themselves to women's football and just to have a kind of different feel and a different atmosphere. And, they might get hooked. And if they get hooked, that's only a positive for us as a club to have more people coming to watch us. And the news recently about the kind of free entry to our games as well moving forward is fantastic. Hopefully we can capture a few more faces to come and watch on a regular basis.
In men's football, to go, if Cheltenham, for example, were to boost where they are as a club and become a bigger club, you need quite a lot of financial investment, obviously.
Yeah.
How does it work in the women's game? How much more of a boost to resources and so on would you need to make the next step?
It's huge. So players are tasked with at the start of the season going out and finding their own sponsors to either support them with their own kind of subs. They pay their own finances during the season, so regardless of what level they're playing at, they're still having to pay to play at the moment. So it's a huge financial burden on them. And then for us as a club, we have to keep running. So the running costs of training, of playing home matches, we have to cover, let alone travelling away on buses each week as well. So yeah, there's a huge running cost, and I kind of take my hat off to the likes of Ian and Andy, the chairman, who have, they do all that themselves. They go out and find those sponsors alongside the player sponsors. So kind of any support really is gratefully appreciated, and again, exposure on main pitches like Saturday is only going to be a positive for us.
You were talking there about the support that senior members of the club are showing. How important is that support to be able to grow your football club?
Yeah, it's huge. We're in a transition at the moment where our chairman's stepping down at the end of the year. So we have to regroup, and as a committee, which is a small select group, trying to push the club forward. Those people do far more than I do in terms of match day preparation and the lead up to it as well. So their work is invaluable, and it's so important what they do behind the scenes, that when it comes to a match day, it's just kind of taken care of in terms of what we then do on the pitch. So we're grateful for their work behind the scenes, and they probably don't get enough plaudits for what they do.
Have you got a full team to pick from this weekend?
Yeah, full team. I just said training on Tuesday was a bit frantic. Everyone wanted to impress, but yeah, full 16 to select from. The hardest thing is going to be selecting an 11, but we look forward to it. It's everyone wants to play, everyone wants to be a part of it. So thank you.
Alex, you've had some decent crowds this season, haven't you? How pleased have you been with the attendances?
Really, really good. Right from pre-season, where we had over 100, come and watch Watford when they visited us, right to our last game where we had our biggest home crowd. it's just been really pleasing to see that snowball effect happen this season, and to see more and more Cheltenham fans actually come down and take a look. And it's refreshing that people come in and say, "Oh, I want to come back. I want to come and watch a game. When's your next game?" So we just ask that people keep doing that and keep coming down and keep supporting us, because it goes a really long way, and the players feel like they're special because of it.
Yeah, one of the 2 games at Wadden Road last season, you were there, weren't you? But you weren't officially manager, but you were involved. So
I was hiding.
What was that like?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just taking complete control this time around. It's an amazing occasion just to be there. Couldn't really enjoy it last time, but this time we certainly will, and even better that it follows on from a men's game as well. So just the complete package of the day is really exciting.
Yeah, some of the players will have played there before. Some of them, because you signed quite a few, and some of them will be playing there for the first time. So what will you be saying to them?
It's judging their expectation, I think. If training's anything to go by, it'd be quite frantic. So it's about calming them down, and I think we've said that they need to be there for the men's game and kind of taking and soaking the atmosphere. And while we don't anticipate 4,000 people being at our game, that kind of taking in the surroundings and the atmosphere that's there is important. So it's just about them playing their game, really. It's just another game. It's another important game for us as a club, and they've just got to do their jobs, and the rest will take care of itself.
Why is it so important that the men's team and the women's team are working closely together, do you think?
It's just, it's refreshing. Not many women's clubs get the support from their men. So, the opportunities like this are fantastic. For us to have that link with the men is brilliant. I'm able to kind of soundboard ideas through various different people, and it's not just one person banging a drum now. It's 5 or 6 people across the 2 clubs. So to support each other and help one another is really important. And ultimately, as a female setup, our players begin to feel a little bit more valued as well, as they kind of get more exposure.